Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today I'm going to do a video related to some makeup here. I've amassed quite a lot of makeup since I've started collecting about a year and a half ago, and today I want to just come on here and do a video about some makeup that is affordable, because I do really love affordable makeup. Although I've been making a lot of videos more focused on luxury and high-end makeup recently, I always love going back to really affordable options. So today I'm going to make a video about makeup products that I really enjoy and will recommend, all under $10. So I tried to make sure all of these products that I'm featuring here today are either $10 and below. So I always usually start with eyeshadow palette, my eyes first when I do my eyes. The palette I'm using today is from Essence. It's the Bonjour Montreal palette, and it is at retail price $10 or $9.99. So it looks like this inside. So I'm going to go ahead and show a little bit of demo about this, and then we're going to move on to the other products. This palette has really great quality. When I first swatched it, I was quite surprised. Now, I haven't used it yet, so this is basically pretty much a first impression of this. But when I swatched it, I was so surprised by some of these shimmer shades and how smooth, creamy, and pigmented they were. I was really shocked. The matte formula leaves a little bit to be desired, but I'm all about those shimmers. I mean, even the mattes. Look at that. That's one swipe. That's so pigmented. For the eyelid, I'm doing something very simple. I already went in with that brown shade and the crease, and just sort of will put that in there and blend it out very well. Now I'm going to take that darker shade right there and put that into the outer portion, just kind of stamping motion first. And then I'm going to blend out using my fluffy sort of blending brush. So as you can see, I'm getting a deeper outer V to match sort of with my brown. It's quite neutral. This is quite a neutral palette, which I usually love color, but I also like neutrals as well. But we're going to pop some color on the lid though. So we're going to use that green and probably some of that gold right there as well. Or maybe some of this champagne color. Maybe this color instead. So I'm going to just use my fingers, because these shimmers I found very creamy. So I'm going to go in first with that creamy, look at that pretty like champagne-y goldish hybrid. Just on sort of the outer portion. And I'm going to take my brush and just blend that in. Ooh, it spread a lot. Okay. That is really pretty. And then I'm going to take that green, because I do want it to do some green today, and place that sort of all over the lid. That is a gorgeous green shade, actually. And just building it up. Ooh, maybe a little too much. I'm going to take another little brush, maybe just like something like this. I just recently got this. It is the Beauty Works. Came in like a little set package. And I got it from, I think, City Trends. And then there's the eye there. So that's pretty simple. We're keeping it simple. I'll pop in, after cleaning this, a little bit of highlighting in the inner corner. These shimmery, they're more like metallics. They are so blinding. That is beautiful. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm going to do the other eye. And alright, the next product to highlight is the E.L.F Poreless Putty Primer. I believe this retails for $7 or $8. It just depends on where you get it from, whether that be the E.L.F site, or you can also find this where I got it, which was at Walmart, which carries a lot of E.L.F products. This is a really nice primer. It really gives your skin looking really smooth and definitely prepared for a foundation. Every time I've worn this, I have just had a beautiful application, and my skin just looks really nice. So this one, again, retails for around $7 or $8. I believe they came out with one also that is more dewy or satin or something like that. I think this one's supposed to be more matte, but it's not too matte for me at all, because I don't like a really matte face. Alright, the next product I'm going to highlight is this AOA Pro Wear Full Coverage Foundation. This foundation is amazing, and it comes from Shop Miss A's brand. If you don't know, Shop Miss A is a brand or a site that has a lot of makeup for $1 or very, very cheap. And this one, I believe, is $1 or maybe possibly like $1.55. Very inexpensive, and one of the... I'm so surprised at how great this foundation looks on the skin for $1, and not to mention the fact that it has such a beautiful amount of coverage. Alright, using my little E.L.F sponge, I'll show you a quick example of how much coverage this foundation has. So using my one that's kind of slanted, I'm going to take a little bit on the sponge, and I'll just show a quick example of how much coverage this gives. As you can see, I do have some breakout here, but it's basically blocked out all the redness there. Alright, so as you can see, that foundation really gave a nice bit of coverage. It is amazing that this cost $1, and it gave me this coverage and this finish. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, highlighting another product from the Shop Miss A line is their liquid concealer from the AOA Studio. Again, the Shop Miss A brand. This also was probably about $1, give or take some change, and it is a really great concealer. Actually, it's not super full coverage, but it goes on beautiful under the eyes, and it's one of the concealers that I actually do enjoy, even over some concealers that cost a little bit more than this. And I can use it to spot conceal under the eyes. I don't use a whole lot of concealer on a day-to-day basis, and this is perfect for that. So I'll just show you an example. Using the end of my sponge, just spreading that out under the eye, and you can already see a difference of the under eye with just that little amount. So I'm going to build that up and come back. Alright, I went ahead and set under the eyes after using the AOA liquid concealer with the AOA Studio Perfect setting powder. I've had this for such a long time. It's not my favorite setting powder, and plus it's like a banana powder, so it's not exactly the best shade-wise, but just using a little to set under the eyes works perfectly fine, and I love it for that reason, and that reason. It's perfect for what I need. So next we're going to go into bronzer, and we're going to use the Wet n Wild Color Iconic Bronzer. As you can see, this thing is worn and kind of dirty. Ow. And that's because I use it a lot, and as you can see, this one is well loved. So I'm going to use this to bronze. So using a bronzer brush, I'm just going to go in. I have this new color little brush. I don't even know where I got this, but I'm going to go in with the bronzer here. So as you can see, that gave a little bit of warmth onto the cheeks and in this area, and it is a really nice bronzer. I use it all the time, and it gets the job done. This one I believe is around maybe $4 or $5 as well. Wet n Wild is a very affordable brand, so this one is a great bronzer option, and they have many different colors as well. Today I'm going to be using the Found Nourishing Cream Tint blush tint that I got from Walmart. This brand I believe is only in Walmart, at least from what I've seen so far. It's not a brand I've ever really heard of, but I bought this just to try it out because I love to try all types of cream blushes, and this one is really, really nice. This one retails for about $6.88 at Walmart, so about $7, and so very, very affordable. With these types of cream blushes, I like to use just a stippling brush to put the color on. Little stippling brush, I just go into the cream product, swirl it in there, and then I just stipple it onto the face so as not to disturb the foundation that is already down. And this color is such a pretty color, and it has pretty nice color payoff. So So if you're looking to try out some cream blush and you don't want to go for something super high-end or expensive, but you want to try cream, definitely look at some of the drugstore cream products. There are some really, really great ones. Besides this one, I have one from, what is this? Wet n Wild. This one is nice. It's a cream. It's called the Mega Glow Makeup Stick Blush, and this one is also really, really nice to do blush with. We are almost done with this. I want to share two products that I'm going to use off camera because they're for the brows, and for me that's just kind of boring to do on camera and my least favorite part of all of this makeup process, but I want to share these products. This is the AOA Studio Sculpt Brow Pencil. It's a pretty simple product, probably not even the best you can find for brow products, but it's what I use the majority of the time. And so it has the little waxy pencil side there and a spoolie on the other end. And then for brow gel, I'm using the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. I believe this one retails for about $7 or $8, around that price range. I'll pop it up on the screen. And this one's pretty nice. I have mine in the shade dark brown. Brows are done haphazardly as usual. I also went in with this AOA Studio Artista eyeliner pen in the brown shade. This is pretty nice. It was easy to use. First time using it, actually. It was alright. Not my favorite thing, but it did the job of giving me a nice line to tightline all and bring everything together. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and use my E.L.F Makeup Mist instead. This is a nice setting spray. Again, I like some other setting sprays better, but for the price, this is really, really good actually. So I'm going to go ahead and just spritz the face. Alright, perfect. After setting the face, we're going to now go into mascara. Like I've said, if you've been on my channel before, I don't always do mascara, but I've recently discovered this from so many different YouTubers. This is not a new product, but this is the Essence Last Princess. I've just started using this within like the past 2 weeks or so, and I really, really like it. It gives a beautiful, beautiful kind of almost false lash appearance to the eyelashes, and I definitely see all of the hype. So I'll just show you guys a quick example with just one coat. Already you can see a very big difference. So this I think is like literally $4 or $5 and definitely worth that price. Last but not least, let's do the lips. I'm going to use a combo. I'm going to start with my Santee lip primer pencil. I don't always prime my lips, but I really do like this combo, so I'm going to prime with that. Alright. A lipstick in Matte Tender. This is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. I also want to highlight the Flower Beauty cream lipsticks. This one is in Pink Dusk. I really do love this one, but I'm going to use the Milani today. Alright, that lipstick went on super smooth. It is a matte formula, but it really doesn't even feel like it. Super beautiful on the lips. And then lastly, I'm going to top it with the Essence Ulta Beauty Girls United Lip Gloss. Alright, so I topped it with that gloss. Just put a little bit more. Super, super beautiful. Alright, so we're going to end this video here. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you like it and you want to see other videos using affordable or drugstore products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys found some great products to try. Alright, I just realized that I forgot to do highlighter, and I already finished, but I want to point out one ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Lunch Money. Now every day I don't do a highlight. Some days I do skip it, but I do really love highlight though. So I just want to show you guys this one, and I'll just put it on to the cheeks with a finger. So the Super Shock shadows are just super creamy. They retail for about $8, and I've already put some on, but I'll just put a little bit more just to show you guys how it can build up. Super blinding and beautiful. So again, a very affordable product to use. Alright.